This show's brought to you by Highgrove Bathrooms, Seabus Superannuation and MoneyMe. G'day, I'm DVine, and ever since I was young, I lived for doing projects around the home. Whether it was inside or outside, it didn't matter. I just loved it. So join me each week as I share my knowledge of DIYing and pass on all the tips and tricks to make your next project a divine one. Welcome to DVine Living. G'day guys, today I find myself here in Fairfield, a beautiful inner city suburb of Melbourne, at this lovely restoration of an old house. Now, my mates here at ACM Outdoors are nearly finished the paving out the back, so let's go and check it out. Wow, so I've just entered the backyard here and I've got these beautiful round steppers that the boys have installed. Once you get a bit of soft landscaping around this with some plants, these are really going to pop out and look fantastic. So, love it. Righto, have a look at this. What a great little area this is going to be. All the hardscaping's pretty much done now by the boys at ACM. We've got the lovely Anston premium pavers down here in Vega, which is one of the most popular colours at the moment. These are 8x4s and we've just got one row to finish it off. So how about we chuck a string line up and get some mud mixing and we'll get into it. Now, as you can see now that the string line's in, the last little course here isn't going to be the full 8x4 paver, so we're going to have to cut those with the saw and then come back and finish it off. I've got my pavers cut, they're all stacked where I'm going to use them, which is handy. I'm going to paste the back of these pavers with a bonding agent that the boys have mixed up here for me. So I'll just use a sponge to do this. This will help with adhesion with the bedding mortar and make sure that it all sticks and stays where it wants to be. So give that a good paste. Beautiful. Now we want to get the mortar into where we're using it, so we'll just get it out of the barrow here. Now just use your trowel just to work it into the area that you're going to put the paver in. Usually about a 20mm bedding depth. Spread it out. Allow a little bit more so you can tap it down as well, just to make sure you don't go too low from the start. I've just troweled that off, allowed myself a little bit extra just so I can tap it down. Putting the cut edge to the outside, sit it in place, leave your grout line gap. You can use spacers if you want, and then just tap it down. Once you've tapped it down into place, just make sure it works with your level and you're good to go. Okay, so I just wanted to stop and actually talk about the product that we've been putting down here today. So these are the Anston pavers. This is in Vega, and they're a fantastic product, a high quality premium paver in concrete, made here in Melbourne, Australia, and also all the materials that are in these babies are also made from Australian materials. So fantastic, very well known amongst the landscape industry. Can come in 25 different colours and also 80 different sizes, and you can also get your sizes custom made as well. So can't go wrong and make your house look $1 million. Okay, so a great tip when you're laying pavers like this with a mortar base is to just keep it clean as you go. So always have a bucket with some water and a sponge handy, especially for a really light colour like this one, the Vega. You just want to make sure that any mud that you get on your paver while you're going, that you wipe up as you go, and it's going to make for an easier clean at the end before you seal them. Now, once you have got them all in and it's all dried off, make sure you give them a really good clean or get a company to come in and give them a clean, and then hit them with a penetrating sealer, which will absorb into the paver itself, and then when you get a spill on the top, it's going to come off easily and not ruin your whole area. There we go, last paver's in and it looks fantastic. I really do recommend the Anston products. They're a beautiful paver, very high quality, and will really become the hero of this backyard. Now the boys from ACM can come in, finish the turf off and put the plants in, and this will really become an oasis for somebody to enjoy. So that's it guys, and we'll see you after the break. G'day guys, welcome to part 3 of building the Great Australian Deck. If you've missed the episode so far, here's what we've been up to. We basically removed the old deck that was previously here, rose the level with some new framing to match the new deck with the height of the floors inside the house. We finished a large section of the decking already, along with the stairs. Today, we're just going to finish the section behind me, all ready for lighting and some railing. So last week we finished by putting this breaker board in. Today we're going to continue laying the top of this deck. For this section we're not going to actually continue putting the breaker board in, we're just going to run the boards and overhang them and trim them off at the end. It'll be a lot faster job and we should get it done quick.
We're into part 3 of building the Great Australian Deck. Did you know Trex is 95% recycled plastic and timber, so it's all your plastic shopping bags, hardwood fibres, all your sawdust. Doesn't go into landfill, great for the environment.
Righto Kieran, so we're probably only 10 minutes into it today and we've probably already got 4 square metres down. So how quick is this new system?
It's a fantastic system, really easy to use. You've got a spacer and a hidden fastener all in one, compared to a timber deck where you have to pre-drill and screw. Saves a lot of time.
So much time. Well, let's keep going.
Let's go.
Now I've laid a lot of decks over my time, but I still am pretty new to composite decking. But over the length of this project, I've got to tell you, I am impressed. The Trex product is a premium deck. The colour patterns are really realistic and so are the grain patterns that go within each board. As you can see from the section we've laid behind me, it's a really great looking deck. It's hard wearing, it's got a 25-year warranty, and other than a little pressure wash every now and then, low maintenance.
Boys are halfway through the job now. A couple of more things about Trex. Termites won't eat it, and it's very scratch resistant.
Now the Trex Hideaway fasteners do a really great job of evenly spacing out the gaps between each of your boards. Now something that's a little bit different between timber decking and composite decking is timber decking will actually expand widthways, whereas composite decking expands lengthways. So if you ever run into a header board like this with an end grain, you always want to space it out and give it a little expansion joint. So we're just using a 3.2mm packer. Happy days. So we've just had a decent little downpour now, typical Melbourne, but it's not too bad because we've got just one more job to do for today. Kieran's going to run his track saw along and cut in this last picture frame board and we're done for today. Well, that's it for part 3. Kieran's just put in the last screw for the day. Make sure you tune in next week for the 4th and final part of the Great Australian Deck build when we install some lighting and the railing. Just before we go to the break, Stanley are giving away a Stanley FatMax V20 Renovators Pack valued at $5,000. The pack includes a whole lot of 18-volt power tools, outdoor power equipment, batteries and chargers, so you can do more around your home. To enter, all you need to do is go to stanleytools.com.au/do more and register. Good luck. One thing I really love about doing this role is helping out fellow Aussies, especially those doing it pretty tough. That's why I'm here today on the Warburton Highway in Warriallic at the house of Damien and Leanne Cook. They're having a rough trot and they've sent me an email about a bathroom that needs a lot of help. So, let's go check it out. G'day, Damien. Dale, nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's have a look at this bathroom.
Come on, straight through here.
Beauty. Okay, I can see. You do need a bit of help, mate.
Oh, definitely do.
We can sort that out for you, no worries.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Here's what I'm thinking of doing to improve your design. I'll be moving the bath from its current location to underneath the window, and we'll install a brand new Estelle freestanding corner bath with brush brass overhead shower, bath spout and fittings. I found a 1200mm wall-hung Hampton vanity with shaker-style door panelling, which will be perfect for our Hamptons design. The Oscar beveled-edged mirrored cabinet will give Damien and his family ample storage for all their toiletries and grooming products. Righto, Damien, I can definitely sort this bathroom out for you, mate. I'm going to call the team from Cbus and get some great tradies in here, and let's get this project started.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Day 1, and Scott's here from All Aspects Renovation and Maintenance to strip out the bathroom. Ryan and Bailey have arrived from Shane's Plumbing to do our plumbing rough-in. And I'm off to Beacon to pick out some lights. Day 3, and Stuart from Switched On Electrical is here to do the electrical rough-in. Justin, Matt and Nick from JSM Constructions are here to do all our carpentry needs. Day 5, and Steve's here from Steve Ryan Plastering to do our plastering with all the plastering products supplied by Archiclad.
We're halfway through the renovation. I can't believe how many tradies have come through our house. It's coming up fantastic. We're still blown away by the effort of everyone's put in just to fix our bathroom.
We're just past the halfway mark now, and Mars and Andre are here from AM to PM Renovations to do our waterproofing. Now the waterproofing's dry, Mars and Andre are back onto it to get the floor tiles down. Following the floor tiles, the boys are back from AM to PM Renovations to do the wall tiles and the grout. We're getting close now, and Chris is here from CJF Painting and Decorating Services to do our painting. With the painting completed, Andy and Annie are back from Aquavision Plumbing to do the furniture fit-offs. Ryan and Bailey from Shane's Plumbing are here to do all our plumbing fit-offs and make this bathroom come to life. Finally, we have Stuart from Switched On Electrical to do our electrical fit-off and get these lights working. And on the final day, we have Lockie in from Cockatoo Glass and Glazing to do the tricky detail of fitting the shower screen.
We've just seen our brand new bathroom. We're blown away by the Australian spirit to help us. We've been doing it tough for the last 12 months. We can't thank everyone enough. High Growth Bathrooms, Cbus Super Funds, Dale at DVine Living. It's just all the trades that come in, donated their time, helped us out. It's unbelievable. We're just blown away.
Okay, so I've just been in the house for the final inspection of the new bathroom, and wow, what a beautiful result for a beautiful family. A massive thanks goes out to the teams at Highgrove Bathrooms, Seabus Super, Styles Vic, and of course Beacon Lighting. Well, it truly is one of my favourite parts about doing this job, and it's so rewarding to help out fellow Australians. Before we go to the break, our friends at Money Me are giving you the chance to win a $5,000 renovation Kickstarter, so you can get stuck into that reno project. To enter, all you need to do is go to moneymee.com.au/Divine Living, enter your details, and the lucky winner will be announced via our Facebook page at the end of the series. Best of luck. G'day, today I find myself in Box Hill North, and I'm with a team from My Home Turf, who are Australia's largest network of turf farmers and suppliers. Today I'm here to help a couple that are keen to improve the overall presentation and value of their home. This home is very typical of many from this period in Melbourne, built during the late 1940s and 50s. So, myself and the team are here to see what we can do to improve the presentation and add that wow factor to this post-war weatherboard Melbourne home. Okay, let's go. 2 weeks ago, Helen and Aaron have completed the first step, which is to completely spray out the old grass and weeds. Now, it's a matter of getting rid of the top layer and preparing the soil. The sod cutter is the easiest way for DIY homeowners to effectively remove the old grass and weed matter. The rotary hoe will break up the subsoil, allowing us to aerate and decompact the area. For topsoil, I recommend a good sandy loam mix, which is something all garden centres stock. We'll also add some gypsum, which helps us to break up the existing soil.
Yeah, we chose My Home Turf because we've got a family with 2 active boys and a dog Pepper, and we wanted something that was hard wearing, low maintenance, look good, and also add value to the home.
As Helen and Aaron have a well-used front yard with dogs and kids, I recommend Palmetto Buffalo. Palmetto is the biggest selling buffalo in the world, and there's a reason for that. It's low maintenance, hard wearing, and has a very good shade tolerance. Just remember to order your turf a week in advance.
They've chosen Palmetto Buffalo, and it is a great choice. They've got a dog Pepper, which we see is a large dog, and 2 kids, you know, in that age where they're active and running around. So the Palmetto, for that reason, just recovers better than most buffaloes.
As a real estate agent, it's really important to make good first impressions with the buyers. To increase your value of your property, it's great to put new turf, fresh garden toppings, which this property is getting.
Okay, so we've got all our old turf out and we've got our beautiful sandy loam bedding in. Now, the only thing we have to do before we roll the turf out now is put down some starter fertiliser pellets and some water crystals. And this is going to help the water stay in the soil where the roots can get to it, and also give the roots a bit of a head start. Righto, so the turf's here, the boys from Green Seed are here, so let's get into it. Now, a lot of people get pretty excited about watering as soon as their turf arrives. Just hold off on watering until it's all down, then give it a really good soak. If you go on the prep soil before you put the turf down, it's not going to really benefit the turf because it's going to end up all over your boots and all over your driveway. So every day for 2 weeks, once the turf's in, give it a really good soak in the morning, and then your turf should be looking great.
Palmetto Buffalo is an affordable buffalo. You should expect to pay between $10 and $15 per square metre. It's a great lawn for Australia, from Western Australia to New South Wales and right here in Melbourne.
So we're halfway through, very excited, the boys are doing a great job, looking forward to seeing it finished.
Righto, so just a little tip once your lawn's down regarding mowing. People get very excited to get the mower out on their beautiful new instant lawn and get into it. But I always say leave it for 4, 6, maybe 8 weeks until it can establish itself with the roots. And even if it looks like mowing, give it that time before you get onto it. And when you do mow it for the first time, make sure it's a nice high setting. You don't want to scalp it too early, and then you can go lower from there. Okay, so the turf's all in now and it looks amazing. So there's only a couple of things left to do. So I'm just going to give it a really good drenching now, and once it's wet, I'm going to go over it with the lawn roller, and this will push the new turf down into the bedding soil below. This will help the roots grow and even it out.
The job's finished and it looks absolutely fantastic. I can't thank Dale and the team from My Home Turf enough. The Palmetto buffaloes come up really well and it's added value to the house, which is fantastic.
As I mentioned before, first impressions really matter, and this job's now finished. What a difference it's made. It's increased the saleability of the place and increased its value dramatically.
Okay, so how good is that? The Palmetto buffalo looks right at home here. A big thanks to the boys from Green Scene and also the team from My Home Turf. Well, there you go, guys. What a great show. If you want any more information about anything on today's show, make sure you hit up our website. And for your chance to win some great prizes, go to our Facebook page @DVine Living. Well, we'll be back next week. We'll see you then.